Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for watching our videos. So I just decided to make a video around because it's been a while since I do this, and to show you guys how's our place at this dry season here in the Philippines. Christian is inside the tool room. He is trying to make something of the water pressure tank that we bought yesterday. So here in our place, it's so many months without rain, since I think even since February, and we are April now, so it's been a while. Some plants that roots are deep, they survived, but sometimes I give them a little bit of water because some of them dry fast. But the lawn, you will be surprised, it's very dry. As you can see, very dry. We hope that they will be green again later on the rainy season. But as of now, it's nothing for the goats. Every morning the goats from the park there, which is also very dry, I immediately transferred them on the park over there. And Christian already made an opening from that park going to at the back of the house until they can now go directly from that park until to the hill. So well, actually they did a very good cleaning on the hill. It's almost nothing also on the hill except the taller trees that they can't reach. But sometimes even the taller trees, they eat also the body of the trees until the tree die. So right now it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Some dark clouds covering the sun, but most of the time when it's no clouds covering the sun, even until 5:30 in the afternoon, the sun is still very bright. Hi doggies, what happened there? Our napier grass for the goats. The stems that we purchased online, they grow better, they grow nice, and we cut already 2 times, and now they are starting to grow again. We are lucky because the municipal water is running not so good, but always they supply water now since very long time without water from the municipal water. We are very dependent to rainwater before, but fortunately I don't know what happened. They fix something, they add more bigger hose on the road to connect here in our place, and luckily we get water. So we're able to refill our blue barrels from the municipal water. And we're able to, every afternoon, Christian and I water the napier. We're using the black hose there, and then he will just run the small water pump that we have so that I get pressure while watering the napier plants. So now these rows are growing nice. And then, as I have said, we cut them 2 times already. And now with our patience to water them every afternoon, they are starting to grow again. So 2 to 3 months before Napier grass is ready to harvest since planting. And since I think 2 months when after the first cut and then the second cut, I think after 2 months we already harvested the second cut. So but it's only there and the other end is new. So in the middle they are the very old batch and that's why we bought a new stem from online. So these rows normally I planted new stems there, but due to dry season some of them were not able to survive. And before the municipal water supply us, we don't water this, and they are very critical because I just planted them. So one, 2, 3, I think 4 rows. So 4 of these rows are from the second cuttings all of these stems from the new 4 rows are we got from the second cuttings there. So you can see, I hope some will survive, but some are really dead. If the municipal water don't supply us, I don't know where we find water at this time, because it's very long time no rain. So even with the dark clouds sometimes, but it's so impossible to get rain at this time of the year. But we have our avocado there, and maybe it appreciates the hot season, because we have also one avocado there which is already there when we bought this lot. And I noticed it has flowers and new fruits. We harvested 3 pieces of fruits, but very nice, very good last time. Now it's starting to, and then this one, that's the pomelo and the mango there. So I think they have a very deep roots already and were able to survive on the dry season. It's so amazing because this mango tree, this pomelo tree, and this avocado, it was planted by Christian on the pots when we were still renting a house in Panglao. And then he brought here when we buy this lot, and they are growing nice. So the mango tree fall during the super typhoon Odette, but now it's growing good again. Was able to retain its good posture. I remember Arnel and my brother and I pushed that and put a branch to support after the super typhoon. There's another mango tree there that's also planted by Christian. They're bigger now. Our water tank project that I showed last time on my video is now drying. So later on we will continue to work for the cover when it's ready. The garden has nothing but except a few plants here in the greenhouse that I have some okra there. And then few tomatoes that are in flowers now. So I hope we'll get new tomatoes again. They are in Dutch bucket, and I water them every day with hydroponic solution. Fortunately, we have water now to water them. We finished also our salad or lettuce salad last time, and now I'm starting to plant new seedlings. And we have a lot of papayas here waiting to be transferred to soil, but I don't know when will be the rainy season. And here, these papayas, I brought the seeds from my mother in hometown, and normally they produce bigger fruits and they don't grow too high. All of these fence here are connected to our electric fence to keep the goats. Hi goats. So during the dry season, our goats are lucky to have a lot of trees around because they survived with all the leaves from the trees, and I am very very happy for this tool that Christian bought online, a branch cutter. So it is I think 5.5 meters long, and there is a blade in the saw, and that's how I feed the goats. And with the napier last time for dinner. It's very slippery here in the hill because it's dry, and especially with the small stones. Hi. They already finished all the leaves that I gave. Our baby is very full, huh? What can you say? What can you say? Branch, Janice, more branch. Fortunately, they like most of the leaves of the trees here, but they did a really good job in cleaning the hill. So as you can see there, every time I have sometimes I gather all the branches that I cut in one place, because if not, maybe it's impossible for me and the goats to pass. So as you can see, aside from that, there is so many branches also that I cut there on the other side of the house, on the other park. So anywhere I find grass, I find leaves for them. So, and I keep the small branches for my firewood. And it's so easy for them to dry because it's very tiny branches, and with the hot season, so it's so easy. So just like that, if I don't keep the branches, they will push it to the wire fence of Christian. So I need to remove. Aga, no. One goat pushed me. So that's how they survived on the dry season. They are so lucky to have plenty trees around. Even mahogany leaves. They eat also mahogany leaves. You see, even the branch they eat. There's no choice. But fortunately, here in the Philippines, when after the dry season, 3 months, I think it's long already, 3 or 4 months. And last year we don't get, it's not like this last year, even at this time of the year. But now it's really dry season. But fortunately here, when rainy season arrived, the trees grow fast. They grow fast with so many leaves again. It's so easy for them to recover. The male goat that we bought last time, he is not so nice. We need to deworm him soon. So others they look good, but I think maybe some are already pregnant, I hope. So here it's impossible to go far closer to that big mahogany tree there. But now the goats clean, and they clean under, and they try to eat some of stem of the tree that they like. Ah! What? Leaves again! Leaves again! But here on top of the hill, it's incredible. Our neighbor clean everything. I'll show you. And but like many Filipinos, especially in the deep province, they like to burn their field. And Christian is not agree. Me too, I'm not agree. We never do this in Bantayan. But here I'm surprised. They cut everything because they plan to plant cassava later on. But they cut everything and burn after that. So, you know, it's very hot already, but they burn. They get a lot of wood here and they sell because one of their livelihood is to sell firewood and charcoal. You see there, they burn. Ah, it's nice view there. It's like another side of the world. That's over there, farther, there is a forest where most of the people from the neighborhood go to harvest wood for selling. That's the house there of our neighbor Atibaday, our closest neighbor, and that's them who clean here and burn. They still have big firewood there to carry. So I'm actually here on our boundary on the hill. So this is our fence, and then Christian also put an electric fence all around. He cut there to turn because it's a little bit complicated there, and no, because there I planted some coconut tree there, so to protect the coconut tree, Christian turned the electric fence there and go there like that. Hey, what's wrong? Leaves, Janice, leaves. So I'm here on top of the hill. That's the house over there. So I think that's all for this video. It's still very green everywhere, except the grass, just the grass drying. That's why goats still survive with so many leaves on the trees. Don't push me, ah. So yeah, thank you for watching this video and just an update around. I hope you will have a great day, everyone.